Beyond Mayhem.
You're now tuned in to It's BM Radio, powered by Indie Republic.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Hell, where helps you sleep at night, bitch.
Come on, man. Call the crackheads. Tell them get about the house. Stop breaking into houses and trying to steal some internet Wi-Fi and all that. You know what it is, man. We in the hood like chicken wings and french fries, nigga. Get your paper up, get your internet up, and get on this bmradio.com. Yeah.
Sabes a puto.
You're now tuned in to It's BM Radio at itsbmradio.com. That's ITZBM Radio.
Alright guys, what up? Sayjin, Mayhem, Tyler here from It's BM Radio. Make sure you check us out at Sayjin.com. Also check us out on the YouTube at youtube.com/Sayjin Tyler. Make sure you join our Mayhem. For all your people who are tuned in right now and viewing, we got Frankie Badlungz, Mr. Woozie Nation up in the building. By the way, man, I want a hat. But we got Mr. Woozie up in the building, man. What's going with you, man?
Blackster Rock. Good, man. You already know, man. What up, Sayjin? BSBM Radio. You know how we moving, man.
No. And just for all y'all viewers that are checking out, Frankie is at another location, okay? We were actually able to get him on through the Skype and everything. So he is at another location. He's took some time out for us, you know, so in case you're wondering where he's sitting at or whatever, homie took the time out and got into a little more quieter area, you know what I'm saying? My man was partying and shit like that. Went another area so that this way we can conduct this interview, you know what I'm saying? Which is pretty dope. For all y'all people out there that want to get on the show, we have the capability. If you get Skype, man, we can interview anywhere on the planet, okay? And we've done this specifically so that this way we can feature and showcase artists, interview them and all that, and throw it up on the YouTube, you know, have a little fun and stuff and enjoy the show. All right, so just in case you see anybody trapping in the background, you know what I'm saying, you know what's going on, you know.
We trapping like some trapezoids, man. You already know how we doing it, man. Always in a discreet location, yeah. All
right, man. So real quick too, man. Frankie Badlungz has been I've known this guy for years, man.
Yeah.
So we go way back. So I'm gonna skip certain maladies.
Man. Yo, look, we go back like K-turns and mullets. You heard? That's how far back we go, man.
Turns and mullets. Did you ever? You didn't have no mullet growing up, did you?
Man, it's not about me right now, man. It's like, nah, man. Yeah, I had a ponytail. I wouldn't say a mullet, but I definitely had one of them tails, them ponytails. Yeah.
I too, man. I used to have that kid in the New Kids on the Block shit. I ain't gonna.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, man, we got Frankie Badlungz in the building. I'm gonna skip those formalities because Frankie, everybody in the network knows who Frankie Badlungz is. He's actually one of the main artists. You know, if you want somebody that I've played through years, it's Frankie Badlungz.
Yeah, man, we put that work in. That's working, man. So we can get this work up, you heard?
Word. We featured his music. He's been at the Mayhem shows, you name it, man. This guy showed me a lot of love, and we show him a lot of love too. Frankie, you guys represent also, just for people out there that don't know, you're from Block Stars Entertainment, right?
Correctamundo, yeah. Block Stars was the foundation. Now it's Woozie Nation, man. You heard?
It's Woozie Nation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got a lot of things popping off. Frankie is an amazing artist, man. So what's been popping with you, man? What's like the most current project and stuff that you got going on right now?
Right now, Trap ZD is definitely on the way. I got this song. I got this album I'm working on called Trap ZD, and it's basically it's like a, I would say, a cool way, or maybe like a, what you call that, metaphor, so to speak, of saying trap is the sound and ZD is the hunger. I'm always hungry and trap is the new sound. So, but at the same token, I don't compromise my artistry.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you do got to stay relevant with the times. You know what I'm saying? So, Trap ZD. I mean, that explains that.
Right.
And then I'm always working on mixtapes and doing stuff movie-wise or something like that. Fashion, I'm getting into fashion heavy right now. We got the clothing jumping. So, yeah, man, we get into the money, man. Within the next 2 to 3 years, you're gonna see us sitting real nice, man.
Now, this is very interesting. This is interesting on how diverse you have actually become now, from a music artist a performer, an entertainer, like you said, you're going into the fashion, the movies and stuff like that. Is there anything particular we can talk about? Like when you speak in regards to music, is there anything out there we can check or see you on?
Yeah, also, not to get off subject, I had the wine thing going.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we had Antonio Roberts wine, you know what I'm saying? We had that popping, but it's a lot of capital, a lot of things behind the scenes that you need for that, and I ran into that prematurely, so, but we definitely gonna get back to that. I learned a lot just by trial and error, so we definitely gonna get into that, but I'm gonna focus on things that's within my reach, you feel what I'm saying? So we can double that up and then get to that, you know what I'm saying? But as of right now, what I'm working on is Trap ZD, really. Trap ZD and getting that. But it's like I'm starting all over again, basically, you feel me?
I mean, every time, you put one album out, the next time it's the same shit. It's all about, it's a brand new campaign, you know what I'm saying? And it's dope too, because it does give you that opportunity where you can fix certain things that you might not have been able to do on the last album or your last campaign. You know what I'm saying? That's something I use more nowadays. You know what I'm saying? When people are telling me, the first thing I say, you're going on another campaign, and they're like, "What you making me sound like I'm running for president?" And I'm like, "You basically are. Everybody is." You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to get to that top seat. But I look at it like that. I don't necessarily, or the next project. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's super dope, man. I think that's super dope. Now, let me know something right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we actually were discussing something before where you said something about you got to go with the times, right? How do you, this is something that I always ask everybody, like, how do you maintain that? Like, how do you maintain with the times? It's not, obviously it's just not music and everything, but how do you keep up with that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. There's sometimes I'm a little fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, the word thought. We were talking about that before later on. I didn't know what a fucking thought was. You know, you know what I'm saying? Thought Patrol. What is that? And so how does Frankie maintain with the times and everything? How do you stay in tune?
Well, first of all, you gotta understand yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you bringing to the table? Because there's nothing to just change with the times sonically. You feel what I'm saying? Because sonically, music is always changing. It's always evolving. But words are only made with 26 letters. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know what. It's for the English language. Pardon me. Mm-hmm. It's made with 26 letters. So it's but so much you can talk about. You feel what I'm saying? Yep. Without sounding generic and repetitive. You feel what I'm saying? So then that's where cadence comes into play.
Okay.
And it's all about just learning what's going on and still not compromising yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I say change with the times, I mean like change with the times sonically, because we still can spit and we still can give you music that still sounds like an era, so to speak. Like, look at J. Cole, Joey Badass. Like, they don't compromise themselves, but at the same token, they sound like today. But they give you that feel, like, yo, he remind me of that 90s feel, you feel me? But they sound like today, rather than chasing the sound. Some people you hear like, I don't like this new rap, I want to sound like the 90s. Why are you chasing the sound? Let's bring this element, and create a whole new sound, you feel what I'm saying? So it's just about learning what to do and trial and error, really, you feel what I'm saying? Knowing yourself.
Here's an interesting question, because you're bringing up some very significant information. You know what I'm saying? I had this discussion the other day about music. Certain music is shit. You know what I'm saying? And then someone made a comment to me like, "No, that's not true. That's how you feel." I do personally feel there's a lot of garbage out there. It's a lot of bullshit. And to me, it's like, when you're walking down the street and you see shit on the floor, it's shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to touch it. You don't need to step on it. It's shit, and you don't touch it. You don't fuck with it. And then there is certain music out there that you don't. It's kind of being force fed to you. You know what I'm saying? Every time I don't like the song, I change the radio station. That fucking song's on the next radio station. You know what I'm saying? So, what is your opinion on it? Do you feel that because people say, "Oh no, you don't really listen to music then, Sayjin." I'm a huge music fan. Music is music to me, but sometimes I do feel that it's become saturated where it's just like crap. You know what I'm saying? I don't see any creativity. I don't see any artistry. I don't see any lyricism anymore. I love Logic. You know what I'm saying? Have you got an opportunity to listen to Logic's music?
Yeah, I heard Logic. Yeah,
Logic is dope, and he's young. You know what I'm saying? That's what really blows my mind a little bit, because he's very young and he's came into the game, and he does have some fundamentals from hip hop itself throughout the years. You know, he's got his own little style. J. Cole too. You know what I'm saying? It's exactly what you said, is that these guys have been able to take the actual hip hop itself, put their own little style on it, and make music. You know what I'm saying? You do that yourself, man. I love listening to Frankie Badlungz. Every time Frankie Badlungz tells me he's got new music or whatever, and he sends it over to me, I actually I'm one of the very few. I don't care what any other radio station says out there, okay, network wise or anything. My indie artists are in my fucking cell phone. I don't got, of course I've got albums, I got J. Cole in there and shit like that, but I actually have my own shit where, I actually have an It's Being Radio album, with all the artists. All my favorites are inside those albums. So when guys send me new music, I pop it in the phone. That's the biggest opportunity where I get to listen to the music, I don't have the time sometimes to always tune into the station and everything, even though I program it and everything, but it's all through my phone, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I get my biggest experience. I put my headphones on, I go work out, I'm traveling, whatever the case may be, and I get such an experience. Frankie Badlungz, I'm telling you, been a huge fan, and I'm not just saying that because you're on right now. I'm not just saying that because you participated with me or associated with me throughout the years. You're a dope artist, man. I can't really sit there and say, oh, I didn't like that track. Nah, man, it's never really happened. You know what I'm saying? And I even know to a certain point, as you being an artist, that it happens with every artist. You might not be happy with every turnout of every song. You know what I'm saying? It happens to all the artists out there. There's certain stuff that they love, and there's certain stuff where it's like, I really like the way that came out. We put it out anyway, whatever the case may be. But everyone else who's listening to that music, they love it. You know what I'm saying? That's just you being, an artist. Artists are very anal retentive about their craft. They want everything to be perfect. And even though that the people who listen to it will, praise you on it, you'll still feel that way. Like, nah, I could have did better. I could have did this better. I should have.
Right.
So, and that's where I see real artists. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the artists today doing that. They just put out garbage, and they don't even I put out garbage, but whatever, I'll do better next time. They don't even say that. They literally think that that's the shit. Oh no, that was the shit. I'd win it 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As example, I was a big fan of Meek Mill's. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what happened to him. He just came out with a new track, and I'm telling you, I guess it's because of what happened and the beef and everything. It wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying? I kind of bugged out. You know what I'm saying? He did this little freestyle. It was on the Panda beat, right? Didn't you do it?
Well, I haven't heard it yet. I downloaded it. Those is like a 2-song in one. It's the Panda and the Summer 16.
Yeah, the Summer 16. I like the Summer 16 better. But I don't know what it was. Now, Frankie did a little Panda remix to that shit. He killed it. You know what I'm saying? But I also think that maybe there's a possibility, maybe his pride, and he's a little discouraged with all that beef going on with Drake and everything, that it's kind of affected him to a level. But I think it's also affected the audience as well, too. Now they're hearing this shit and they're like, nah, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Which is sad, because at the end of the day, he's still an artist. He's still doing his thing. But like I said, it just comes to a point where, like, okay, it's the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And people are like, oh no, Sayjin, once again, you don't know what you're talking about. Dude, shit is shit. That's it. Shit is shit.
not to cut you off, the customers and the audience nowadays are concerned with things that they shouldn't be concerned with. Like for example, like, let's say a basketball player, like in the 90s, early 90s, 2000, a basketball player was nice. He was nice. Mm-hmm. Like, you had Muggsy Bogues, you had Pippen, you had Jordan, you had John Stockton, you had Carmelo. The list goes on, right?
Yeah, true.
I never heard somebody say, nah, my man nicer because he averaged 32 points a game and 30 assists. Now the audience, they more concerned with the stats.
I do agree with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? They would tell you straight up, LeBron is not that nice because he only got 4 assists. Or, I'm not saying this is true, I'm just saying hypothetically speaking. And Kobe got 5 assists this year. So Kobe, but my man, that's stats. That's what's accumulated for the year. That doesn't have nothing to do with situational things when the game's on the line and he makes that buzzer beater.
They always usually say that you made a great statement. It's about the pressure. You know, it's what they do when they're under the pressure. You know, the most important part. You know, at the end of the day. So I do agree with that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy at the end of the day. Now, we got some music, okay? I got tons of tracks. I got tons of videos that you gave to me. Let's see what I got here. I got Glitters and Gold, Block Keep Calling Me, I'm a Hustler. I'm talking about Frankie Badlungz music.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's do I'm a Hustler then.
I'm a Hustler. Now, let's talk about that track a little bit. I'm a Hustler, man. What's the background on this track, man?
Zenough produced it. It is basically one of my favorite Keith Sweat songs.
Okay. You're big.
Can't Stop Your Love by Keith Sweat, and we just revamped it, man. Did it Woozie Vegas style, you know what I'm talking about?
Did a little Woozie Vegas style.
Threw a little Woozie in there. Get a little Woozie here.
Now, when it came to making this track, you know what I'm saying? What was your, obviously, as you stated, you know, Sweat is one of your inspirations. What inspired you more to write these lyrics on the paper? Was there anything that was going on in life-wise or whatever? Or, you know, was this something that just poured out of you, you know what I'm saying, unconsciously? Because that happens a lot, too, with artists. Artists just be writing, be like, yo, I just wrote this. This shit's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes things just pour out. What was your situation in regards to writing this track?
Man, you know, me and Nuff, how we always do, we always come up with different ideas and concepts. And I had been told Nuff, yo, I wish I could redo. There's still some songs that I wish I could redo or get at or somehow, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say them now because then people might take my idea or whatever, but numerous conversations with Nuff, like, yo, I wish we had it. Nuff be like, yo, Lord, bro, I wish we could do this. And sometimes we get to it and sometimes we don't. And then one day, Nuff pulled up the beat. I don't even know how it came about. Nuff pulled it up like, oh, bro, I got you, huh? And it was the exact beat. He might have just changed the tempo up, changed a couple things here and there. But it was exactly how I envisioned it. We wrote the hook, got my man Staff to do the hook, boom, and then, you know what I mean, once you lay that down, the foundation, the verses come like that. Something that just been building ever since the first time I heard that song, and ever since I knew I was an artist, I was like, you know what, I need to get at that and do it my way.
No doubt. Well, you know what, my producer, man, let's set up this track. This track's called I'm a Hustler, right? It's I'm a Hustler?
Yeah, I'm a Hustler.
I'm a Hustler. We got Frankie Badlungz in the building. It's the Sayjin Tyler Show. Sayjin.com. It's BM Radio. Let's get it in.
Corners established, hand in hand with that package, foreigners update taxes, pushing 1,000 grams and fitted matching my lambskin, reading up the side of mansions, money you make your hands for. Revenue is the language, other combos is rambling, in a loft just a lamping with a red bone tan, and never a dull moment. Make sure your work potent, loyalty is the potion to keep the game open. Cuban link roping, got a view by the ocean, gotta stay focused and keep things in motion. Can't tell me nothing, I'm serving the public, living how I thug it, bring it back like a mullet. Open up shop, the grind don't stop. I get it for the low, everything gotta go. Now you know when the summer make it snow. I shut shit down, you can't stop us now, cause I'm
a hustler, baby. I'm a hustler. I gotta get this money, oh yeah. I'm a hustler. I need this money right now. I'm a hustler right now.
broke changed me. The way the streets raised me, gotta go out and get it. Ain't nobody gon' give it. Living like I hit the lotto, you got lucky on the picket. On a mission for riches and stress them O's in them digits. Being rich and wealthy's a difference, a totally different business. You dribble the ball and I own the court. You do a touchdown dance, I'm getting money off the brand. Throw a pitch off the mound, I'm Steinbrenner bound. I'm a hustler, spend money like I'm famous. Living life crazy, beaming to switch lanes and swimming in different ladies. Dutchies filled with that bass attitude, fuck you pay me, it's block stars, baby. Watching the money pal and coconut stripping salmon. Female for my arousement, gambling by the thousands. Good weed, beauty aroma, looking like a D-boy, smelling like a stoner. Nigga, I'm on one.
I'm a hustler. Gotta get this money. I'm a hustler. Gotta. I'm a hustler. I need this money right now. I'm a hustler. Right now.
Rock. Alright, so we're back up in the building. Sayjin, Mayhem, Tyler, back with Woozie, Vegas, Mr. Badlungz.
I don't want to confuse my fans, man. Badlungz is still smoking. Woozie Vegas is still drinking, and we gonna put it together like that.
Let me ask you a quick question, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you actually prefer? What do you prefer? What's your like? You don't care, or do you actually have a preference?
I don't care. Badlungz or Woozie, man. Either or. I mean, my company name is Woozie Nation.
Woozie Nation.
So in my right mind, in the right world, I should be Woozie Vegas, right? But my name is Badlungz, man. It's been Badlungz since I started rapping.
Now, my producer did make a statement that my mic was coming in too loud, so I do apologize to the viewers and listeners who are tuning in. Hopefully, my mic is better. Is my mic sounding better, Mr. Producer?
Yeah, your mic sounds awesome.
My mic is fucking fantastic.
Yeah. I got another mic you can talk through if that one's too loud.
Hey, yo. He's crazy. All right, so speaking of more music, I'm loving that track, and I do understand, where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying on that level. I mean, at the end of the day, you're such a versatile artist. I'm not, like I said, I'm not kissing, Badlungz ass or nothing like that. It's just that this guy really displays his creativity. You know what I'm saying? On so many different levels. The one main thing that makes me a big fan to you, man, and I know, like I said, we friends, we family and all that, but I'm still a fan. It's about your versatility, and it's not just about the lyrics. It's like each song is not the same. You can go from something like that, and then you can go to something where it's like a completely different song, like you got Thought Patrol, like going from that song to Thought Patrol. Come on, bro. And that's a complete statement of what I'm trying to say. That's a complete display of what I'm trying to say. Is you can go from one thing to another. That's the type of artist that I love. So when I talk about people being shit or whatever, there's some factors that are involved. There's just some artists that just sound the same every time. It's the same song. You know what I'm saying? I know people got a lot of love for Fetty Wap. I got a lot of love for Fetty Wap, but I can't sit.
Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, it's Jersey. He's representing Patterson. He put Patterson on the map. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Now, my thing is, going into his next album, I want to be able to see him grow. I want to be able to see him do different things. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting for that real meaningful track. You know what I'm saying? Something heartfelt.
I mean, he got a couple joints, man. It's just the what you've heard and what you know of him. Because see, people just listen to FM radio.
Yes.
So when the people that listen to FM radio, number one, you're totally disconnected from what's going on. Mm-hmm. Because if I say Kendrick Lamar to the FM radio, what are you going to tell me? Swimming pools.
Yeah, swimming pool.
They're not going to give you too much after that.
Yeah,
I tell you, J. Cole, you're going to say role models.
Yeah,
They're not going to give you too much after that. So the people who just listen to FM are totally not connected to what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? As far as musically, and as far as the artist.
And I'm not blaming, and here's another thing too, I'm not blaming Fetty, you know what I'm saying? I blame the industry, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what they're telling him, you know, this is what they want, you know what I'm saying? So I do respect that. I remember, because a lot of people don't know, I saw Fetty in videos and showcases before he was even doing what he's doing now. You know, he evolved, you know, from where he started to now. He basically, you know, he kind of like every artist does. Like I kind of like, he went to school on himself and he cultivated the craft a little bit. He even created his own sound to a degree. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he did. There's no discussion about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest Fetty Wap fan. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit there and say that's not really my type of music. You know, I'm not really a party guy. I'm more of a lyricism person. You know what I'm saying? I love lyricism. When you bring up J. Cole and you bring up Kendrick Lamar, it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Rigor Mortis, Kendrick Lamar. And yeah, dope song. You know,
Pusha T, one of my favorites too.
Fuck, here we go now. Here we go. Pusha T. Let's just go into that, like another artist. Now, Pusha T developed over the years. I mean, I've always loved Pusha T. You know what I'm saying? The last 2 albums have made me so happy for hip hop and hip hop week. Even though he's on the trap and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Lyrical artist, man. Always doing different shit. Love Pusha T, man. Pusha T is one of my favorites of all time.
Not to cut you off, Fetty gonna be alright, man. He got a good team behind him. He got
an amazing
talent behind him, so they're not gonna steer him too wrong. As long as he stay in pocket and give people what they want, he good, man. It's just about what you like. You know what I'm saying? Some people might hear me and be like, I don't like this. This is trash.
I don't believe that. I'll kill them.
Go to YouTube and listen. I mean, I got almost 1.5 million views, right?
Okay, so let's talk about that real quick. 1 million fucking views, bro. That's ridiculous, dude. All right, you got 1 million views, and this was what? This was a remix to what? You did a remix for a song. What is it? Let the people know.
Yeah, shout out to Lee. Lee told my brother Lee, who's also my partner. He said you need to get at that Panda. At first, I was like, you talking about Panda? At first, I thought it was Future song. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that Panda, man. I was like, because the only way to do it, I had to mimic their style. There's no other way. That song. If you listen to everybody who does that song, right?
It's not an easy song to rap to.
It's the same cadence.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same cadence. So that song, it's already embedded in your head that that's the way you're supposed to flow to it.
Yeah.
Nobody flowed different. They might have said some different words.
Mm-hmm.
Some might be more hotter than others, cornier than others, whatever. That's your opinion. But it's the same pattern, the same cadence. So I was really at first like, I'm not going to do that. But then you know what? I was like, hey, why not? I did other stuff that I didn't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I said, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. So I did it with his cadence. We even tried to mimic his voice a little bit, and what you know.
What really? I mean, to me personally,
it's just climbing. It's got like 1.5 million views right now. Now all the comments are not positive, Sayjin.
Oh no, I know. I saw. Mad as hell. I was, man, fuck these motherfuckers. Now. I definitely, like I said, when it comes to the cadence and everything, you're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? But when you sent it to me, I was a little skeptical. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did this Panda remix. I was like, all right, whatever. You sent it, and I played it, know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you did a very similar delivery, and you killed it. I loved it. It's all, I loved it, bro. I was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, but you made a reference to me, okay? And I hope you're not mad if I say this while we're on there. You made a reference to me. You told me, like, you kind of said, like, you were iffy about the track, right? You said something like, yo, whatever, Sage, I just did it, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? You killed it, bro. I was all excited and shit, and you're like, and I'm just like, and there's that artistry. That's why I know that Frankie Badlungz is an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because you care about your craft. You care about your audience as well too. Like you said it even in the interview. You're not compromising yourself for nobody. You know what I'm saying? And that's a true artist. At the end of the day, for all the people out there, that's really a true artist. That's something that that's something you got to learn. That's something you have to, you have to eventually learn that, you know what I'm saying? Because like Frankie Badlungz said, motherfuckers just jump on this boat, to a certain sound, and they're not showing any creativity. They're not, it's just that same shit. Now we do got some more music. I was loving, of course, once again, we played Hustler before for all y'all, but we got some music videos too, okay? And this is why one of the reasons Frankie is such one of my favorite artists is because this guy goes into so much when it comes to his style, the way he presents himself, his production, okay? Video production, doggy. And I'm not gonna shit on nobody out there. Maybe I am, but personally, I think you always display great quality, okay, with your music videos. It's not just Frankie Badlungz with 40 fucking guys in the background getting all turned up. You know what I'm saying? You actually show creativity. You put a story into your music videos, which is something I try to teach in all of the artists that I work with. And when I'm doing artist development with artists, this is something I try to teach them, and some of them really don't grasp it until it's too late. You're literally putting a storyline based, which is supposed to be done. This is how music itself. Music videos were created so that we can see the visual and see the actual story of what the song was about. You know what I'm saying? And I think that has been forgotten in the industry somehow. You know what I'm saying? Now we do got some videos.
Well, I want to give a shout out to Dan Jacino, KO Neck Media, Big Shot. Without them brothers, those are brothers, at first. Well, Big Shot is the one who led us to meeting Dan Jacino, you know what I'm saying? And Dan Jacino basically comes up with the whole storyline and the story, but I can't take all the credit for that. He comes up with the storyboard, the storyline, and then he basically sets the template, and then we be like, you know what, this to be dope, do this, or take that out, that's probably, too extra or whatever. But as far as the skeleton, he comes up with it, and we do it. Boom. Same with Jamal Hall. We'll sit down, chop it up, shoot ideas back and forth, and they basically, through the creativity of them brothers, we're able to do the type of videos that we like to do. Because nowadays, man, you grab a Canon, get you a nice little Adobe Premiere or something, and you can run and gun all day. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to take another music break, man. I want them to check out one of the videos. You know what I'm saying? Which one would you like them to check out, man? We got La La La. We got Love.
Hands down, Block, keep calling, man. You already know.
Which is one of my favorite.
You already know. There's no need to even debate that one. Let's get it.
The storyline, the visual on this, the concept of this video is tremendous. All right, so once again, we got Frankie Badlungz up in the building. Producer, I'm gonna give him a second to cue up this video. Once again, we're gonna play "The Block Is Calling Me." We got Frankie Badlungz up in the building, representing Paterson, New Jersey. Everybody, stand up, join Mayhem.
It's the block. Badlungz, man. Chill. I swear to God, it's like the block keep calling me, but now you wouldn't understand. I swear to God, it's like the block keep calling me, but now you wouldn't understand. I swear to God, it's like the block keep calling me, but now you wouldn't understand. I swear to God, it's like the block keep calling me, but now you wouldn't understand. It's the late night block hugger, 40 cal in the waist tucker. Whip it in the pot, brother. Let them put it in the pipe and watch it pop, brother. That's why the fiends love us. My whole team a regime of cocaine smugglers, dope peddlers, the realest of go-getters. Whatever you need, eighth to a key, I get you measured. Maneuvering like Cam Newton, I feel the pressure. If I buy 3 poppy, you throw me 1 extra. I know how to make the work stretcher like Bo Flexer. P90Xer, yes sir. Turn an egg to an omelet. I scramble with the rest till they catch up. Grams and eighths get scraped on dinner plates. If it's wet, let it marinate. Raekwon, I chef up. The recipe leaves dilated retinas. I can't escape this life, God forgive us. I swear to God, it's like the block keep calling me, but now you wouldn't understand. I swear to God, it's like the block keep calling me, but now you wouldn't understand. I swear to God, it's like the block keep calling me, but now you wouldn't understand. I swear to God, it's like the block keep calling me, but now you wouldn't understand. It started off with a fetish for fresh gear and sneaks. Custom jewels, having the girls geek, skirting off in a different V every other week. But then they got deep, grew more discreet. They got grimy, wolves dressed in a sheep fleece, showing their true colors like dye sheets. In certain hustles, the money becomes mystique. Me and mine just gotta eat, bon appetit. I'm still in the streets. Block keep calling, I hear the whispers in my sleep. Ghetto dreams of money schemes, it's so magnifique. Smell the trap on me, dope boys, what I reap. First and 15 technique, I'm setting up boutiques. Push up on my money till it's hurting my obliques. Move swifter, when the police sweeps, I guess hustling is a habit. Something I can't breach, something I can't leave. I swear to God, it's like the block keep calling me, but now you wouldn't understand. I swear to God, it's like the block keep calling me, but now you wouldn't understand. I swear to God, it's like the block keep calling me, but now you wouldn't understand. I swear to God, it's like the block keep calling me, but now you wouldn't understand. Came a long way from stashing grams in my grand's attic. If I couldn't serve you, then my man's had it. All I know is getting to the money, bitches in fashion. Old schoolers Monterey don't get a dent when I crash them. My old schoolers sitting mean, you see a corner boy trapping. Dope game easily turn a hustler to an addict. So many times I done seen this shit happen. He used to sell weight, now you want 1 for 8. He's only 16 but 43 in the face. Twitching, trembling, convulsions. Get the dry mouth the way he lean, you would've think he was posing. It's only a couple of rules to getting cream. One of them, life's a bitch, don't take the skirt off that queen. Ain't nothing graceful when the streets raise you. The same way it made you, the same way it take you. Block keep calling me, so I gotta stay faithful.
Alright, so we're back up in the building, back with Frankie Badlungz, representing from Paterson, New Jersey. And once again, for all y'all, if you might be tuning in and checking us out, Frankie is at a private location. I'm over in the studio, and we're basically able to call him up and through Skype and do all this craziness. So if you're an artist and you're trying to get on the show and get interviews, man, please hit us up. Once again, it's 973-273-3744. You can hit me up for interviews or send me an email at sayjintyler@hotmail.com. That's SAYJINTYLER at hotmail.com. Loving that track, man. And for all y'all people really understand what I was trying to define before is the amazing vision. This guy puts up a fucking crazy visual. And of course, he's got great, talented videographers that help him achieve this. So shout out to them too, man.
My man Dan Jacino, man.
It's ridiculous, dude. Now let me ask you a question. Like, when as he was presenting this to you, what were your thoughts? Where he's like, "Yo, this motherfucker is fucking turning this whole shit into a movie."
Word, that's still my thoughts, man. I still be having thoughts like, "Yo, let's do something, man. Call it the block, keep calling, and let's, because that's a dope. Like, man, I ain't even gonna say too much, man. Don't even try to foreshadow what I've been thinking, man.
I mean,
trust me.
The production of the music is amazing. The production of the video is amazing. Who did that beat? That beat is hot.
Oh, Destin Blazing, man. You're gonna hear from him soon.
Dope, man.
He's a dope producer out of Paterson, New Jersey, and you're gonna hear from him soon, man. He's I don't even want to get into his accolades and all that because he don't like talking about that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. But the brother's dope, man. In fact, me and him, I'm gonna let that cat out the bag. Me and him just finished up a 5-joint EP, just all his production. So I'm waiting for the last song. Pardon me, to be mixed and mastered right now.
That's super dope, man. Did you get a chance to check out Batman Superman?
I seen little clips here and there, and I could tell you one thing. My man did it. From what I've seen so far, he did a hell of a job being Lex Luthor's son.
That's not his son.
That's Lex Luthor, right? The son, ain't it?
The son. The guy with the long hair. You think that's Lex Luthor's son?
That ain't his son?
No, that's Lex Luthor.
That's Lex Luthor. That's the original Lex Luthor.
Well, see, there's a lot of controversy which is going on with this movie, and I'm glad that we could talk about it because this is what we do on the show. We do a little interview, we talk about stuff.
Well, that's not the son. That's the real Lex Luthor.
That's the real Lex Luthor. Now, this movie,
he kept referring to his father or whatever.
nah. What basically has happened is, you know,
either way, he did a hell of a job.
What
I could have sworn that was him because I never knew Lex Luthor having a son. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. What basically has happened is this movie was it was the last 30 years of comics. Okay, if you're a Batman and you're a Superman fan, this was the last 30 years. They put it all together in one. So you got Doomsday. You know, we all know what happened with Doomsday, the comic book with Superman. You had The Dark Knight Returns, which is why Ben Affleck looked a little older with the gray. You know what I'm saying? And then you also had a mixture of the introduction of the Justice League characters, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Flash, Aquaman. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on in this movie. I love Zack Snyder as a director and everything. I think he does great movies. I loved Superman of Steel. I loved his interpretation.
Well, that's where it left off from, like Man of Steel, right?
Yes, and they're all intertwining in one universe. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so to me it was great. A lot of people, the most people that I see that are actually complaining are the ones that they might have been a fan, but they haven't read the comics in a long time. Now the one thing about comic books is that it doesn't always stay the same. They give different interpretations, okay? They'll change the characters up a little bit, to spruce up sales or whatever. But yes, there was the bald Lex Luthor that we know, he lost his hair because he lost it from fucking with all the kryptonite. In the comic books, he lost his hair from fucking with the kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? There was even at one point in the earlier years, like you're talking the 60s and 50s, he was just bald. That's it. Lex was bald. And then as they progressed in the comic books, they actually, did different storylines. They made it seem like, oh, no, he lost all his hair because he was messing with the kryptonite, always trying to fuck with Superman. And he lost his hair. And that's another reason why he hates Superman, because he lost his hair or whatever. In this movie, their interpretation was they took that out. Now, at the end of the movie, when he gets locked up, they shave his head.
Yeah.
How they show, that he's Lex Luthor because he went into jail. So there's a lot of stuff going on. They're also showing Darkseid, which is gonna, Darkseid is coming. There's just a lot of stuff going on. I love the way.
I think they didn't like the fact that because Superman dies. You feel what I'm saying in the comics?
Yeah, Superman dies in the comics.
And this, for just common sense, not even watching this movie, just common sense. They're gonna do a Justice League.
Yeah, but he doesn't really die. We all know, like I said, they're portraying. They put all these comic books together. Zach.
Yeah, so the people who are diehard comic fans, they're the ones who don't like this. But the people like that's just watching it for the entertainment value, they love the movie. You know what I'm saying? It did its numbers in box office. So
I think it's a mixture, but I think it's more or less the people who don't know about the comics that are giving the bad reviews. You know what I'm saying? Because they saw Superman die, okay? And I wasn't supposed to say that. I wasn't supposed to ruin it for anybody. I wasn't going to say it, but Frankie did it.
Oh, my bad, player. By the time this dropped, everybody be done saw it then. Should have, anyway.
And that's what that's what happens in Doomsday. Superman dies, you know what I'm saying? But he really doesn't die. He just gets Superman. So, to us, we think he's dead, but he's in some type of stasis, you know what I'm saying? Because his body is healing, you know what I'm saying? And he comes back, that's what actually happens in the comic books. Also, during the comic books of Doomsday, you had some other characters that popped up. You had Superboy that popped up, which was a clone of Superman's genetics mixed in with Lex Luthor, okay? You also had the Man of Steel, which was Shaquille O'Neal tried to do some shit with that. I don't know if that ever popped off. But they had the Man of Steel, which was the Superman version in iron. This guy made an iron suit and it's kind of like an Iron Man thing, but it was Superman. You know what I'm saying? And these guys filled in the spaces because Superman was gone, so all these other heroes stepped forward. Yada yada yada.
So what is Shazam? What about Shazam?
What do you mean Shazam?
Because he was almost Superman-like, wasn't he?
Shazam is another character from the DC universe, and that's what, like I said, what's basically going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. You got a lot of new.
He's part of the Justice League, right?
He's part of the Justice League. They didn't just do comics. They also mixed in a little bit of the animation that they've been putting out the last couple of years too. I don't know if Shazam is gonna be in the Justice League, but there is talks of a Shazam movie. Okay. I'm not 100% sure if it's true, but they did say possibly John Cena might be Shazam.
I mean, I can see that.
I can see it too, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. They're gonna have to fix
the only thing I'm waiting for, brother. The only movie I'm waiting for. I hope this doesn't show my age. I don't even know if they're in the works, but I know they're gonna have to do it eventually. It's Thundercats, man.
See, like they were trying to go. They've been trying to go that route, and I don't know, man. I hope it does.
They're gonna do it. Somebody got to do it.
They did G.I. Joe. They brought G.I. Joe to life. They did the Turtles. They did
twice. They did the Turtles twice, which I still like the old one.
Yeah, well, yeah. Actually, you're right. They actually did. You're right. They did 2 franchise of the Turtles. Okay, the way I look at it though is that, like something happened with the Turtles in the way beginning, in the when it came out in the 90s or whatever. The first one was dope, but then as they kind of progressed on, the animatronics and it's kind of
you know what it was. They lost their timelines, and they just had to keep feeding people.
Yeah, just something.
That's when they went to China, like Turtles Time Warp or something. That's when they lost me.
Fuck.
But the first 2, the Ninja Turtles and then Secret of the Ooze, those are my favorites.
Yeah, me too, man. First one, I mean, crazy, and that's why I ask a little bit, because hip hop artists, they're really big on books. You know what I'm saying? And they get some of their style and stuff, and the things that they say, the one-liners and stuff. That's why I ask, but when I was asking you about what type of movies and stuff you like, and
I'm a movie buff, man. I give everything a chance except Brokeback Mountain and stuff like that. But I like watching movies, man, especially if they're entertaining.
Brokeback Mountain is definitely not something I'm into either. I'm not into that shit. Not into it.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of documentaries lately, though.
Really? Did you check out the Pablo Escobar? The one
I checked that one out, and I also checked the Outkast and Goody Mob and Organized Noise documentary.
Now that I have not had the opportunity, and now that you said that, I'm gonna have to get that checked out.
Yeah, I don't know if you got whatchamacallit, Netflix.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix, man.
Which I'm about to cancel because they up in the price again. So fuck that.
Yeah, I mean they always doing something.
I love Netflix, right? But I've literally now watched everything on there. So like the Daredevil shit was the main reason why I got it.
Okay.
Did you watch the Daredevil?
Nah, but I know a lot of streaming. That's what it's getting to too. A lot of streaming services are starting their own. Even YouTube, man, is starting their own original series.
You're gonna love Daredevil. You're gonna.
I seen it. Yeah, I seen clips of it. I like binge watching on stuff like that. So I just wait till they pile them on, and then I just watch like 40 episodes straight. You know what I'm saying?
And that's one of the reasons why I like Netflix, because when they put a series out, they put the whole fucking series there. It's not like they're putting out an episode every week.
Yeah,
that's one of the. But once I'm done watching whatever my favorite is, there's a lot of garbage in Netflix. Let's just be realistic. There's a lot of garbage in there. You know what I'm saying? But there is some dope shit as well. But now it's just getting to a point where like now they're gonna charge more money. Now it's gonna be like $11 to $12, which is still not bad, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad of an increase. But I only reason why I got Netflix was for Daredevil. Daredevil hard to find online.
I guess they're upping their prices to compete with, because once they set the blueprint, the only thing that can compete with them is getting content faster than them.
Yeah, that's true. And you do got Tidal, Jay-Z, this motherfucker. I love Jay-Z, man. This motherfucker is doing some big shit with Tidal, because now they're going to be streaming videos and stuff like that too. So that
they already started. I mean, they started it with Money and Violence. Shout out to them.
So they're that is going to be the competition. And let's be honest, Jay-Z is not. You can't fuck with this guy. Okay, when it comes to everything this guy basically touches, I'll give it to him. He knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got like people like Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
they force you into making you pay for the year rather than monthly.
Is that what they do now? I had Amazon Prime.
Yeah, to get Prime, like that's what they call it, Amazon Prime. Some videos are free with the subscription. Some videos you got to rent. The ones that have the Prime logo on it are free with the subscription. Yeah. But you can't do a monthly with them. You got to pay for the year. You know what I'm saying?
When I first started with them, it was monthly. But this was about almost 2 years ago, or
yeah, it's $80 for the year, which is like what About the same shit, $8 a month or something. If you look at it, Hulu the same thing. They go monthly. And they pretty much the good thing about Hulu is they're more into the TV shows like NBC, CBS.
They do got movies, but
2.5 Men and stuff like that. Like 2.5, all the shows that Netflix don't have a lot of TV shows. So Hulu gears more towards that. Amazon gears more towards movies, and they get them quicker than Netflix. So there's a lot of competition going on. So I just say, man, you know what I say, man, online. I got a couple websites in the cut that I ain't gonna talk about. I don't want to get shut down because they be holding me down.
Now, quick, you did say something about Andre 3000 before. You said you saw the documentary?
Yeah, with Outkast and Goody Mob, and it's about Organized Noise, the producers.
Okay.
That produced the first album. Like that was the reason why they had a certain sound was because of these three guys called Organized Noise. It's dope, man. It brings you the whole origin of how everything started.
Word.
And how they got up to date and who played a part and whatnot.
It's crazy that you brought that up because there has been talk about that Andre 3000 is working on his next album. And that to me,
well,
that's epic.
Outkast and Tribe Called Quest was gonna work on a joint album before Phife died.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard they were actually in the studio, doing some stuff. That some stuff did get recorded. I heard some things were recorded.
In the works. I think he's just been cooling since Idlewild. You feel what I'm saying? I haven't really. He'll do a feature here and there with certain people.
Yeah, he did some features. I mean, yeah, he went into the movie industry, man, and you make a little bit more cheddar. You know what I'm saying? He was able to relax a little bit too. So they did their time, man. They really did. You know what I'm saying? So I give it to them that they took a little break. It did upset.
He has that nostalgia about him that whenever he does come back out, it's going to be something like if Jay-Z was to come back out, or if DMX was to drop a new album right now. Like, imagine it'd be people jumping out the window to get that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah, if Andre 3000 drops something, that'd be like Snoop dropping something, Jay-Z dropping something. That's like something. No matter what, if you ain't have to hear not one record. Once you hear Andre 3000 drop the album, you're gonna go get it regardless.
I got you.
Just like what Kendrick Lamar did with Untitled, that was genius.
Yeah, it really was. Let's take a quick break once again. Sayjin Mayhem Tyler here with my special guest Frankie Badlungz, who's at a private location. Once again, we do apologize if the sound or whatever is off. He's at a private location.
I apologize if I'm coming in muffled, it's sounding crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's in the trap, and to me this is great too because we getting some real live behind, some realistic live footage, and this is what we can do with all your artists. So we're gonna take a quick music break, play some music for y'all. Once again, this track is called "Private Stock" by Frankie Badlungz from Paterson, New Jersey. Let's get it in. Join the mayhem.
I like shit like this, man. Let's go. It's Woozie. Let's get the business, man. 12 points off a zip, I unravel my wealth. New renditions of the old me, I compete with myself. Since drugs and ghostwriters got you niggas so inspired, it's gonna be a good year, and I'm never getting tired. Forever spitting fire, the plug is my attire. I'm too dope, boy, I guess that's why I never get a write-up. They call it swag, all I see is jeans getting tighter. Duck hunting for niggas and beam getting brighter. Target on sight, collide with fruits. Pop your melon and watch you niggas bleed apple cider. I keep getting nicer, flow I admire. One shot killing the booth like a rooftop sniper. Got the will of a fighter, sorta like Apollo when he gave back Slide, the eye of the tiger. Money shall not divide us, it's a root of evil. So plant a seed and watch how quick you grow. Vineyard vipers, never seen niggas like us. Where I'm from, little ones carry big guns, homie. That's how they get their height up, how they get their stripes up. A better tomorrow, you can't barter a martyr, unless you give a life up. But you never see it like Ali fighting Tyson. Got the strength of a lichen, I studied under M. Bison. I'm a nightmare, I don't fight fair, nigga, I'm something frightening. Shining in any climate like the finest blood diamond. I'm kinda uncommon when it comes to this rhyming. I'm flying in a pilot, and slick enough to say I ride the wave like Poseidon. blame it on my guidance. All I know is you better get low when you hear a lot of sirens. Temperature's rising, but my heart is cold, so my arteries is stone frigid solid. Too chubby for Abercrombie, that's why I custom garments. I'm just being honest. Hunger pains ain't the same when you're famished for weeks and starving. Extendo no Nintendo, blow, load the cartridge. I like violence, put you in the box like a Skype conference. No more comments for the nonsense. Got the lawless mindset of a moonshiner. My chain swinging inside the eye blind. The red rubies look like I spilled strawberry culotta. I'm Woozie, usually mix mines with French vodka. I'm a monster. If cheese is dollars, I want ricotta like a mobster being played by Dennis Hopper. All black like the big bat in Gotham. There's nothing more that says let's go to war than camouflages. More commas means more anacondas. More commas means more anacondas. You know who's riding with you when the game sidelines you. If you don't win, then it's out of sight with the highlights. Fuck a limelight, I like my Patron with limelight. Used to take pride in getting 5 mics, but now these niggas soup going chicken noodles for 5 likes. Got 20/20 for the hate, can see it from hindsight. For the bread, leave you frozen stiff like a Klondike. I rhyme right, I got a bright future like Lionel holding up the sword, give me sight beyond sight. I'm from the slums, 2 chicken wings with fried rice. Take mines and I wish a nigga would like termites. You young niggas, Valentine's, his and her nights. I'm more like me, her jacuzzi all night. Real recognized, real broke niggas don't like me. Corner dime from every line, fucking up they psyche. They let me in, then I'm coming with the poppy. Hooligans with toolies feeling yak in your lobby. Smoke H to the facelift, wait to get stocky. Get I'ma do if I copy cool when you don't pay the posse. Word to E40, I'm still sipping Colorado. With a bad Bengali mommy looking like a shanty. Stick up kids sending thotties so they can try and rob me. I don't fall for the game, just like my brain sloppy. And then I keep it moving, for the bread I'm pursuing. Made my first 50 racks on riots in the union. If everybody winning, then who the fuck losing? Beat the block up, lead the strip with contusions. I'm young and I'm ruthless, pumping O's just to say I'm eating off of music. Rather be in the hammock spitting flows on acoustics. Yeah, man. I'd rather have my feet in the sand, rapping to a cello or some shit, man. Fuck wrong with you niggas, man? It's Woozie Badlungz, man. Get your balls up. Get your scars up.
Damn, they clapping, homie, for you right now. You back up.
That's the barbarian,
Yo, this dude said the Skype conference line.
Yeah.
He said the Skype.
In the box like a Skype conference.
He said the sight beyond sight. Okay. I listened, bro. I don't know if you saw me. You saw me like.
Yeah, I seen you.
I started clapping.
You get it though. You get it. Some people's like, huh?
Oh, bro. Oh, yeah, because you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, that's the hardest thing when, you know, there's different types of people, man. I'm definitely a lyricist person. It doesn't matter if it's hip hop or whatever. I listen to lyrics, you know, I always had. That's the importance of a song, you know what I'm saying? That's where you can relate, you know, like, you know, when you get those goosebumps from a song, that's the reason why I get goosebumps. I'm literally listening, you know? So, bro, you killed it. And remember what I told you, I didn't hear this shit. You know, so you killed it. And what did you say? Dude's going chicken noodles for.
Oh, so I used to take pride in getting 5 mics. These new niggas is going chicken noodles for 5 likes. No, yeah. Now these niggas soup going chicken noodles for 5 likes.
Wow, bro.
Got 20/20 for the hate, can see it from hindsight.
Okay, so right now, that is my new favorite shit, bro.
yeah, that's one of my favorites too. That goes overlooked. Because a lot of people don't want to work and listen. This goes over a lot of people's heads, you feel me?
Maybe that is what's going on in the industry, man. We're just getting lazy. Where people are just straight up fucking lazy.
Remember before you used to hear some shit made you rewind? Like, what did he just fucking say?
Yep. Bro, when's the like, be honest with me, when's the last time that you really did that? Like, with current music going on today?
You don't got to, man. Nowadays, it's you know, some shit you don't want to rewind. You know what I'm saying?
Like, haven't really. Wow, I mean, that's really amazing. You fucked my head up right now, because me saying that has just made me realize that really hasn't. Like, I haven't done that with J. Cole. I haven't, even though I love him, man. You know what I'm saying? I love his music. I can't sit there and say, what the fuck did he just say? You know, like, he does say a lot of dope shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's.
You know who does that to me? I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. There's one person that I still Well, two people.
Okay.
I could say that's alive and that's in the game right now. Not nobody dead or that's retired or whatever.
It's got to be current. Somebody who's going right now. You know what I'm saying?
Two people that do that for me right now is Chris Rivers.
Yes.
And Joel Ortiz.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Roy and I like King Los. The only reason why I say King Los is because the first time I don't really understand, and I was like, let me rewind it just to make sure I'm not bugging. And then when I rewind it, I understand it.
Now wait a minute, you're schooling me right now. Who is this?
King Los.
King Los. Okay, I don't know. I know nothing about King Los.
Yes, he has a couple. He's nice. He's nice.
Now, what is he? Is he new to the game, or he's been around for a while?
He's been around, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he signed the Bad Boy twice.
Okay, I gotta check him out. He's somebody that fell off. He's someone that I didn't, and I feel like a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit.
Nah, well, he makes music. You know, it's weird. It's like it's weird. Once you get a hold of him, listen, you be like, okay, that's probably why I ain't heard of him. Because it's not commercial, it's not lyrical, it's not underground. It's like all those elements mixed in one, but he be saying some crazy shit, and it's like sometimes you be like, what he just said? Like, and it's not like what he said, like, wow, you blew my mind. Like, what he did, is he making sense? And then you listen back, you be like, oh, okay, yeah. Sort of like what Big Sean does.
Okay, got you.
But Big Sean does it to where it's like, a dude, like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? To where this dude does it, it's like, it's no way I'm getting that stupid. Like, let me rewind this and make sure I heard what I just heard, and make sure if he's saying something that's worth being said. Because a lot of people say some nice shit and shit don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So those three, I would say those three.
It just sounds good, but it makes absolutely no sense. You know?
Yeah, but more. I would lean more towards Joel. Joel be saying some shit, man.
He has been.
Yeah.
Royce is coming back. I love Royce. Royce has been favorite. Eminem.
Oh, yeah, Royce. I mean, but when I say Joel,
he's consistent.
I'm blindly saying Slaughterhouse. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you. I don't know that. I know everybody loves Joe Budden, man. I love Joe Budden too. You know what I'm saying? It's just that since Slaughterhouse, I can't say 100% he's impressed me.
You heard Horseshoe Gang?
No.
Oh, Sayjin, man.
Hear it?
You need to.
Joe, remember when Joe used to do those mood mix?
Mood music.
The mood music, bro. That was one of them. That was the ones where I'll be hitting rewind. I love Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? You know, like it's just like something happened when they did Slaughterhouse. To me, it personally seemed that like Joel Ortiz and what's the other dude?
Crooked Eye.
Crooked Eye.
I'm gonna say this.
They've really evolved in my eyes, man. What do you think? No.
I love them dudes, man. That's why I'm saying Horseshoe Gang is like a subsidiary to Slaughterhouse because that's all of Crooked Eye's brothers.
Got you. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. I know what you're talking about now. Okay. I know what you're talking about. Yo, all I gotta say is
they don't get the credit they deserve, but them boys be spitting, man.
All right,
and they so cohesive with it.
No, I actually came across an article in the music magazine in regards to them. Okay, but I haven't had the opportunity to actually check out the music.
That's all I listen to, man. I'm gonna be honest. I listen to everything. Don't get me wrong. I try to give everything a listen. But my go-to stuff is like old stuff, old Rockefeller, Dipset, Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
And then I listen to Slaughterhouse. I listen to Horseshoe Gang. I've been listening to Chris Rivers freestyling. Believe it or not, I've been listening to some Hopsin, which is kind of weird.
Hopsin's dope too.
Which is kind of weird because at first I was like, man, who's this black dude trying to sound like Eminem?
Yeah, and he does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
shit. He's got his own
shit. But as he evolved, I started hearing the lyricism in him. And I was like, yo, you know what? It's at the end of the day, it's nothing different than what he's doing is nothing different than what Tech Nine would have did.
Yep.
If he would have came out now. So I was like, yeah, I gotta respect him and give him his props. You know what I'm saying? And Anybody nice, man. Whether it's not about what's the big name. I listen to people nice. That's why I love Team Backpack, man.
Yeah, Team Backpack is dope. They're really trying. I mean, they're not trying. Let me rephrase that. They are exposing amazing talent.
Yeah,
I gotta give it to them.
They just haven't found that one to push it forward.
I can't. I'm even jealous, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm jealous a little bit. They took something that I was trying to do for years, and they made it happen. You know, I was always trying to do that with artists, and there's just too many egos that got involved, and everybody wants to know. I want to be the first dude and be the featured. And I just,
yo, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Saha the Prince too. Sorry.
What's that? Now elaborate.
Saha the Prince, another artist. I can't leave him out.
But what is he? Is he East Coast, West Coast?
He's Atlanta.
He's Atlanta. See, a lot of dope music.
And it's very rare you get one of those.
A lot of dope music, believe it or not, be coming from down south. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would have to say Saha the Prince, Chris Rivers, Joel Ortiz, King Los, and unsigned that nobody probably never heard of. I gotta probably say Un P from the Bronx.
Un P. No, I haven't heard of him. Un P.
Yeah, he's there. He's almost there. He's sort of like give you an example. Can we see? Yeah, I can't give you no example. He's like a fucking.
He's in a class of his own.
No, because he's not signed, but he's been doing this for years. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody knows him in New York, so it's sort of like he's known, but in our demographic. Tri-State, you feel what I'm saying? If you know about hip-hop and artists, you should know him, or you probably heard his name a couple times. But outside of that, you don't. But the artists that you know and love him, you feel what I'm saying? So he's one of those type of brothers, you feel what I'm saying?
I'm gonna see Frankie Badlungz is schooling me right now, because
like I said, man, I keep my ear to the streets, man. I listen to everything, and I get inspired to be inspired, you feel what I'm saying?
See, I get to this point where, like I said, we're on my phone, and my phone is my main source of all my media. You know, I can control a lot of my shit, you know, my livelihood, my business. But when I have that phone, that's my like I can't listen to radio no more. I can't. I'm just turning it on. I mean, recently the Remy Ma and the Fat Joe shit is probably one of my favorite shits on the radio to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it brings you back. But it's probably one of the least lyrical shits that's out right now too. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much, because everyone like, yo, Gina Remy, Fat Joe, and when I finally heard it, you know, like I was just like,
no, they didn't do it with the intentions of catering to. They did that for the club.
Yeah, of course.
For you to feel good in the spot.
Of course.
And instead of us fucking auto-tuning you and singing you to death, they did a couple bars, something simple. You could be in the club like, nothing could stop me, I'm all the way up. Mm-hmm. Rather than you trying to sing in the club like with auto-tune, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody can't sing, bro. I don't care how much auto-tune and reverb you put on the mic. Mm-hmm. Everybody can't sing.
I'm just at a point right now where I'm tired of people being like, oh, Kanye West is the best and this guy's the best. I mean, I love Kanye West, man, but I don't think he's the best. Like the last album,
he's you know what it is? He's iconic.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, he's made his name. He's
iconic.
He's iconic. It's just certain days, like, you know, I'm a very positive person, dude. And every day when I'm turning on the internet or the TV, and then I gotta see Kanye, he really brings me the fuck down. Like, it totally fucks with my mood.
The only way I can explain it is, like, let's say if Picasso or Basquiat was still living, right? Mm-hmm. And let's say one day it's a blank canvas, and Basquiat just decides to fucking go 9 feet back and throw a bucket of paint at the canvas, right?
Yeah.
Just a multicolored bucket of paint at the canvas. And once it dries, they'll be fucking analyzing that. You see the texture and the angle he threw it at? He's a genius. Just because of who he is, you know what I'm saying? And that's the problem Kanye has in music. Mm-hmm.
That's actually a very good analogy, Badlungz.
Yeah, that nigga he does what he does and puts it out. That's why he had problems. Like
but
if you notice.
But I also feel like he forces people.
Yeah, if you notice after, like, I don't know what it was. It was The Dropout, Late Registration. And what was the album after that?
Wasn't it? It was the dropout, late registration, and then what? The fucking 808.
No, it wasn't the 808.
What was the chocolate? Whatever.
It was the other one with Barry Bonds and all that.
Let me look it up.
It wasn't 808.
I got the internet.
808 is when he started throwing the bucket from 10 feet away. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's our new terminology on itsbeamradio.com. Throwing the bucket. Not no more of that bubblegum bullshit. It's called throwing the bucket. All right, so Kanye West. Let's look at this. Kanye West.
Yeah, he dropped his first album, classic. Second album, classic.
Yep, definitely. I wasn't a big fan of 808.
No, that's when he threw the. I'm telling you, that's when he threw the fucking.
All right, so here we go. I found it. Kanye West discography. Okie dokie. So we got. I didn't even know he put out a live album. What the fuck? All right, so we the College Dropout.
All right, that's the first one.
Late registration, graduation. That's what.
Graduation. There you go.
And then 808, and then beautiful. See, I was calling it chocolate. I meant to say my beautiful dark twisted fantasy.
So yeah, after graduation, after he graduated, it was a wrap.
Watch the Throne wasn't bad. I like.
Oh, yeah, but that's.
Watch the Throne, but it had Jay on it. You know.
Jay's not gonna let you get too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? He's gonna let you do a couple things and express your artistry, but he's not gonna let you do too crazy.
This is pretty interesting right here. They even got the sales on here. So the Dropout did 4 million.
Yeah, remember what time that was though?
Yep. 4 million.
You're talking about Blueprint and all that, Rockefeller heyday.
2004.
Yeah.
Released February 10th of 2004. Then you got 2005. He did late registration, which almost did about the same, about 4 million. And that's worldwide. 4 million worldwide. Graduation, US, they have 2,700,000. 808, 1,700,000. And here we go. And this is and this is probably what it is. You know, here's the stats. You know what I'm saying? We doing that shit right now. We checking these stats.
Yeah, I told you we doing the assist and all that right now. Yeah, that's where we're sad to say. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's going.
Yep. I mean, what's crazy though is Kanye has had a lot of number ones, bro. I'll give him that. Holy shit, ridiculous. All right, so yeah, that's basically what happened. Right after he started plummeting. After graduation, it really started, but I can't give him that. You know what I'm saying? 808 is the real plummet. Like 808, he only did 1,700,000. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy did 1 million, and you know, me and you know for a fact that the record label company or Kanye West himself, they bought some of those albums. Yeezus did 750,000. Wow. That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, and I haven't really fully heard the TLOP joint, but I heard it's kind of dope. After graduation, he lost me, man.
Yeah, and I agree too. That's where he started to lose me, and I loved it. Like Dropout, late registration, that was all insane, ridiculous, classical time.
But I would say this too. At the same token, he did push the envelope and was like kind of foreshadowing certain sounds. You feel me?
I feel you too. I mean, dude, he's a like you said he's an icon. He is an amazing producer.
Yeah, but he gets overjudged. Like I said, if Basquiat was to go and do a big ass piece right now, and then step 10 feet back with a bucket of just mad different colors and just throw that shit at the canvas, you know how many reports and how many write-ups that nigga get for that after that shit dry?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, he's a genius. The way he just melted the colors together and the way it flew out of the bucket at this angle. That's what I'm saying. So
the way you say it though, so
that's what they would say in Complex or all those. No disrespect to them, but if whatever, all the tastemakers, if Kanye was to, I mean, you seen it. Kanye dropped some songs that the general public didn't agree with a lot of the time, but people still gave it that the way he mixes the 808s with the snares, and it's different, but yet it's culture invoking.
The Life of Pablo. It's a great album. It really is. The production is sick. It's just I can't sit there and say every song is something I would listen to. And everybody else's input was like, "Oh, it's great. He's a fucking genius." And I'm just like, "Come on, man." You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't. I can't.
Yo, man, that Trap ZD on the way. Saying that Trap ZD is coming.
Fuck Kanye. Let's talk about Trap ZD. We only got left anyway. So real quick, for all y'all out there, once again, we got Frankie Badlungz in the building with us. Well, he's not really in the building. He's at another location. I'm over here in the building.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, man. We got the Trap ZD. Are there any videos in production, or should we be on the lookout for it too, or anything?
Yeah, straight flex is done.
Oh, and we were just talking about that cover, dude. What?
Yeah, straight flex is done. That's ready to go. Okay. So once I get the green light on that.
Now, what are your plans? Like the music wise and everything. Like you're gonna put out the Trap ZD and everything. Is there anybody featuring on this special or anything like that? Producers featuring on it?
I got Znuff, of course. I got well, let me tell the artist first. I got Znuff, B3, Baby, you already know.
Oh, she's dope.
I got M80 out of that RGF camp. That's what I'm saying.
Dope.
Got Hard Luck, Boss Mob.
Really?
Yeah, Hard Luck on the joint. I got him.
He's dope too, man.
Yeah. Who else?
I'm scared of him, but he's dope.
Yeah, Hardy's crazy.
Studio, I'm like, nah. I love for him though.
I don't want to miss nobody, man. I believe that's it though.
No fucking Jason Gorey.
It's crazy, nah. Not because we ain't want to. I mean, we talked about so many tracks we wanted to get on. No fucking Jason Gorey, man.
I don't think.
It's crazy. Me and him still say like, damn, Jay, you ain't make it on my album. And I didn't want to be, you know what I'm saying, like force it neither.
Yeah, of course, man. I mean,
me and Gory did timeless and records that was timeless and just organic. So I ain't just want to pull up a beat and just force it and just put it on the track. You know what I mean? But
I think you guys mesh well together. I mean, all of y'all, Znuff, all of y'all. When you guys come together, it's that's my. You guys are my slaughterhouse. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at y'all, man. So. But I love you guys even.
That's it. And then production wise, of course, I got my man Money Row. I got Destin Blazing. I got a couple people, man. I don't know all of the producers. I know D to the RJ, one of my favorite producers. I got NY Bangers, formerly known as UW, one of my favorite producers, dude from New York. And I got a couple other people, man. Dope Boy, I think. Dope Boy something.
Now, is this a mixtape compilation or mix CD compilation?
It's more like a mixed album. We're gonna treat it like an album, but it's on that line, that borderline. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. Because I know you got some material out there, on iTunes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You got
those are the singles. The singles you can buy now or find at any store that's online, which is called Gemini. That's the joint featuring M80. Got Private Stock. That's available for purchase as well. Straight Flex and Thought Patrol.
Dope. And what a lot of people
all of those have clean versions as well. So
yep. And a lot of people who may not understand, when we throw these tracks on It's BM Radio, thank God to Indie Republic and the technology that these guys put together. When that song is playing, it will show you links that you can purchase the track at, which is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Which is I love that, man. I really think that's great.
Yeah, I appreciate that too, man. You know what I'm saying? Cop up.
Yep.
Get that. Need that in your iPod, your iTunes, whatever.
Yeah, real talk for all the people out there, man. Please get out there, check out Frankie Badlungz. Get on the Google.
Subscribe, please, man. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Everything Badlungz with a Z. Matter of fact, if they could put that somewhere over here, put that somewhere over here. Or go to badlungs.com with a Z. Everything Badlungz, you heard.
That is actually a good idea. I'm going to work it out with the guys that we put something into the video features that we do, that we can do something like that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna give you a quick opportunity, man, to do your plugins and your shout outs and all that shit, man. Anything you want to say, promotional wise and everything, I'm gonna let you take the mic and let the people know, man.
Oh yeah, man, you already know, man. It's your boy Badlungz, man. Shout out to Woozie Nation. We here, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Patterson, the whole Jersey, man. You know what I'm saying? We in here, man. Luxury League, Money Mall, P Fly. We here, man. Champagne. Shout out my big bro Z. Shout out to B God, B3. I don't want to miss nobody, so you already know. Jersey, man. Woozie Nation or nothing, you heard?
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Nation is the new movement, man.
It is, man. It is. And I got to get my hat. I want to support. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep me.
You already know, man. We got that coming, man. And I still, Doe Frazier, I love you, nigga. You know, Doe Frazier out in Tampa holding it down, man. I still got to send him one. I know he like, man, FBB. Bullshit. He said he was sending that shit 2 months ago. Fuck that nigga.
Yes, I know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just a kid from Patterson, man.
Nah, you're not, man. You a king, bro. Stop that.
Just a kid from Patterson.
No,
I don't do much.
You know how many times, like, it's. I'll tell you right now, bro, because I know we got to get off, but you know how many times that people have come to me and they're like, yo, you got to get this guy. He's my boy, man. His name's Frankie Badlungz. I'm like, motherfucker, do you fucking, you know, and then I'll show him pictures and shit like, yo, I didn't know. I was like, yo, I've known this guy for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been fat. Now I'm skinny. You know, I've had hair. Now I don't have hair.
Fat.
You know, so I was like, I've known this guy so long. You know what I'm saying? I've even told him, like, yo, there was a time where he came up by my crib. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, wow. I was like, I've been by his crib. You know what I'm saying? You guys are family, man. So this guy's an amazing artist. You're so humble, Frankie, man. Don't be humble, man. We're past that right now. It's time to show these motherfuckers who's the boss. You know what I'm saying? And you've proved.
Badlungz.com. Go get that shit, man. Everything moving right now is Woozie Nation, man.
You still got the app?
Always.
Yeah, let him.
I originated that, man.
Yeah, man. Bro, you're one of the very few people that I know artist-wise that has their own app.
I originated that. Yeah, so if you go to badlungz.com on your mobile devices, you will see a nice, beautiful app executed by your man himself. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah, so this is the Tumblr right here. This is right now what the website looks like, because right now we working on the website, so I didn't want to send you somewhere where it said under construction, so I sent you to my Tumblr, and it got all my mixtapes. If you look, scroll down again, player. Scroll down again one more time for me, player. See all the mixtapes on the left?
Yeah.
That's work, my dude.
That ain't work. That's a motherfucking army. That's a goddamn... This dude created his own music planet. Look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Dude, that's insane. That's insane.
Yeah. And I got Cut It. I didn't want to put it out there, but that Cut It will be there this weekend. I did the remix to Cut It. So that's what that's about right there. And we moving, man. Please indulge everything Badlungz. Tell your friend, tell your mother about it, tell your auntie I'm your favorite rapper. Because the older women love me for some reason.
Same here, bro. Same here.
And download everything you could download, man, for free or for a fee. Just download. Fuck with me, man.
Bro, once again, I really appreciate you coming out here. Once again, Frankie Badlungz on the Sayjin Tyler Show on It's Being Radio at Sayjin.com. Please get out there, check him out on all the social media available on the app, the .coms. Please go out there, show some love. He's got tons of singles out there also for purchase. If you're really looking to get some dope music, I mean some fire, please, this is the guy. You know what I'm saying? Show him the love. This guy's been doing it. I mean, me and him go way back, man, and I'm so proud of him, bro. Like, I don't mean to, like, make you all blushy in the face, man, but I'm always proud of you, man. You're an amazing person to me, and just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're a king.
Yo, likewise to you, brother, man. I'm glad to see you, you know what I mean? We keeping it moving, keep pushing the culture forward, and we're going to keep doing beautiful things, and this ain't the last interview. You already know how we do, so once we progress, we're gonna let y'all know how the process going, but for right now, download. Get in tune with Badlungz, man. Tell people about me, man. Get my Twitter, my Instagram. Everything's Badlungz with a Z, man. You can find me, man.
Yep, there you go, Gemini.
Incredible music out right now. That Straight Flex will be dropping soon. It'll be everywhere. It'll be on TV, online, everywhere. That Thought Patrol, I got them on Thought Patrol. They walk a mile for me, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? So I got them. And holla at me, man. I'm one of the last kept secrets that's going to be everywhere soon, man. So Woozie Nation or nothing, bro. I'm just a kid from Patterson, man.
Just a kid from Patterson.
That's it, man.
That's the new thing out there. I be seeing all them shirts and hats. Did you make that shit?
No, that's my man GPD Rob.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah, that's my brother, man.
Crazy. All right, crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, GPD Rob, African Rob, what they call him. He got these buzzing in the hood. So I'm just a kid from Patterson. I got to give my plug. I got to show love to the plug as well. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I could have been on here with Woozie Nation and everything, but everybody already know that.
Once again, Sayjin Mayhem Tyler on the Sayjin Tyler Show with my special guest, Frankie Badlungz. Please get out there, check out his music. And of course, we're going to be dropping a special feature on It's BM Radio. We're playing solely just some Frankie Bad. We're going to give him his own time frame, all that. Where you can come in and listen to like 2 hours worth of Frankie Badlungz and shit. I might even just do a whole fucking day. You know,
man, just OD. Why not? Give the people what they want.
All right, so once again, Sayjin Mayhem Tyler, we're going to end the show, man, with one more video. This track is called Love Is Bad by Frankie Badlungz, and we out of here. Peace.
Shit. Feels good, man. Love is whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Have fun with it. I'm here to get it with passion and ambition. Whether spitting or whipping in the kitchen, I'ma win it. All I know. To the fullest is how your boy live it. Bone my heart, frigid, hard head, and never listen till I seen hustles whipping. Business is fully kitted. They was G'd up from the feet up and stayed with the fly swimming. I wanted to move and do what they do. Get money, live how they live, and start my own crew. Bring it up to date, Fleetwood, all great. Big homie sitting low in that Monterey. Plus we living every day like a holiday. Miami, Cancun for the hideaway. Used to fuck hood bitches, now they Lane. Got whole state to state, shit's tiring. Woo. Never traded, living life like we made it. Young boys skating in them whips that's candy painted. Hey. Fly half block stars, my game. So I put block star in my chain. Out for the money, you could keep the fame. I do it for the sport, cause I love the game. Throwing money in the air, I don't care. Plus I got diamonds in my ears, girls like. I love the spot when there's nothing but freaks in there. I buy a drink, take a sip and be like. Plus, they don't do it like us. Come fuck with a thug that'll give you what you want. Feels like your body's calling me. I aim to please good love like R&B. Your lingerie is teasing me, and it slides off so easily. If this is wrong, I don't wanna be right. Need a taste, wanna bite, gotta have you tonight. Hey.